Greetings, friends. Mishenichnas Adar, Marvin b'Simcha. With the coming of Adar, Simcha increases. We've arrived at that moment. But where's the Simcha? It seems to me there's an overwhelming sense of apprehension, distress, and fear, as if the world is about to explode. For example, much of the Jewish world was ecstatic when Donald Trump was elected. He saw clearly the evil of the barbarians with whom Israel had been fighting, and it seemed as if all would be well. But then something incomprehensible occurred. After 18 months of fighting, during which we were told that our enemies had been defeated, Israel made a deal to free the hostages. Why was the deal necessary? I thought our enemies had been defeated. Apparently, our enemies have not been defeated. Chazal say that if we fail to do tshuva in the days before Mashiach, then the Holy One, blessed is He, will appoint a ruler over us whose decrees will be as harsh as those of Haman. And we will be frightened into doing tshuva. My friends, I want to say that now in the month of Adar, the lessons of Purim are looming larger than ever. How does the Megillah begin? Quote, Achashverosh reigned from Hodu to Cush over 127 provinces, which our commentators understand to mean the entire world. The Jews were surrounded. There was no place to go and no place was safe. The entire world was a seething cauldron of hatred, and all it would take was one spark to ignite the explosion. Oh yes, we were comfortable in Shushan Habira. Too comfortable. There was a week-long feast for all the people, great and small alike. Just like today, when we are so comfortable at the lavish feast all around us, eating and drinking in the world of strangers. In the Shema it says that you will eat and be satisfied. At that exact point where we feel satisfied, the Torah warns us, beware lest your heart be seduced. When our stomachs are full, our senses are dulled, and we are prone to turn astray and serve gods of others. Yes, the banquet even has kosher food, but it is not our banquet. As the Torah warns us, Yeshurun became fat and kicked. It is crucial to focus on what Queen Esther identifies as the way to save her people. Go, assemble all the Jews and fast for me, and then I will go to the king. We are at this moment feasting at the banquet of the other nations. We have forgotten who we are. This is not our banquet. Listen to the words of Esther Hamalka. Assemble yourselves, fast, and then go to the king. What is Queen Esther telling us? First, we have to assemble. We Yidden are splintered into countless factions. Unless we stop fighting and become like one man with one heart, we are not going to make it. There is absolutely no hope unless we become one family. I know it seems impossible, but survival is a potent argument. The fact is that we have no choice. Without Achdas, we cannot be saved. Secondly, we have to fast. We have to leave the banquet of the surrounding nations, even if their food is glot kosher. We have to eat from our table, not theirs. If we do these two things, become one, and leave the foreign banquet, then we will be able to enter the presence of the King of Kings, my friends. I know it sounds impossible, We think we can't do it. We cannot become one, and we can't leave their banquet. It's hopelessly unrealistic, right? It was also unrealistic that we would ever get out of Mitzrayim. But when survival is at stake, somehow the impossible becomes possible. That is why our sages tell us, if we do not do tshuva in the days before Mashiach, a king as cruel as Haman will appear, and then there will be no choice. Fear and trembling are very good teachers. The Jews felt secure in Germany until suddenly Hitler, Yamak Shemo, appeared out of nowhere. The reality is that Hashem will not let us disappear. Since He loves us, He will bring about the means of salvation. Go assemble all the Jews and fast for me. When we do this, then we will merit to appear before the King of Kings. And it will be said about us, the Jews had light and gladness, joy and honor. May we see it soon in our days. Good Shabbos and a good Chodesh Adar.